This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about circuit breakers. We receive calls every day about power outages and things that are in people's homes. Some of those are just caused by equipment that's in people's homes, or appliances or overloads, and so then they have to deal with a circuit breaker. So in the home, there's two different types of circuit breakers. There's a regular one, and there's one that's called a ground fault circuit interrupter. Those particular breakers are used in areas that you have a readily accessible path to ground, either through a water pipe or somewhere where you're just standing on the ground. So you're required by electrical code to have ground fault circuit interrupters in these places in your home: kitchens, bathrooms, laundry rooms, garages, and outside. Because in those areas you're either standing on the ground or you're working around areas where there's a water pipe. Water pipes come from the ground, so those circuit breakers are designed to operate at very low amounts of ground fault current, and so they'll actually save your life. They were put into effect in the early 1970s. So if you live in a home here in Pahrump that's older than that, you may not have ground fault protected equipment in your home. In that case, you want to make sure you don't do anything around plug-ins around water with any type of device that you could drop in the water, or where you could reach out and touch a water pipe while you're touching an electrical appliance, because obviously you're going to give it a path through your body into the ground through the water pipes. That circuit breaker is designed to save human life. Regular circuit breakers aren't. Regular circuit breakers are designed to prevent fire, and so they'll trip when the circuit's overloaded, but there's too much resistance in your body, so usually it'll never let 15 amps through or 20 amps through to trip the breaker. So most of the fatalities we have in homes, they're usually around on regular breaker equipment. People have a misconception that those will trip and save them if they get in trouble. That's not the case. If the current flow is through your body and then into the ground, there's not going to be, there's too much resistance to allow the breaker to trip. So that's why we have these ground fault protected breakers. So we'd encourage you to check those once in a while. There's a little buttons on them, one that says T for test, and it should pop out, and the other one has an R on it to reset that, and check them twice a year to make sure they're operating properly, so that you can use electrical equipment around water sources and ground sources safely in your home. Thank you.